Welcome to Delta Entertainment, everyone. I am your host, Lincoln Kenobi, and today we have another article that we're going to be talking about. Kathleen Kennedy's secret Wikipedia clash for the control of Star Wars official narrative. Now, ever since Kathleen Kennedy took over Star Wars from George Lucas, which to me was a big damn mistake, she has caused a lot of problems in Star Wars. She has caused a lot of problems. She bends the knee to the woke mob. She puts in that the force is female and everything. She fires Gina Carano for making her own political opinion of what has been going on in our country and how we've been treated, while other people, other co-workers, have made it worse, worse, and they don't get the consequence, but she does, because she is someone that Gina Carano is someone that does not bend the knee. And of course, Kathleen Kennedy, instead of firing Gina Carano in her face, she fires her in social media, which is BS. And I'm glad Kathleen Kennedy is getting what she deserves, especially what's going on with Disney Star Wars, which I do not love anymore. So let's get to the bottom of what we have here, what Kathleen Kennedy's doing. All right, staying by. The internet can be an ugly place. At the same time, it's a bounty of wisdom, the repository of essentially all human knowledge, and even the location where you may go for the officially approved narratives of our time. Rising out of the World Wide Web early on, Wikipedia not only became the destroyer of essentially every encyclopedia of the planet, it also became the crucial in setting what is seen as fact or fiction. As a result, maintaining control of what is said on Wikipedia pages is very important to very important people. Now, what this part is meaning is that what happened in the Acolyte, they did some changes. They did some changes with Ki-Adi-Mundi in the Acolyte, that he was in the show and portraying him as a young Jedi. But the problem is, the mistake was that Ki-Adi-Mundi in the Phantom Menace, who was old, he said he's never heard of the Sith. The Sith have been extinct in the millennia. And yet, the younger version of Ki-Adi-Mundi says known that there is a Sith. So basically, they messed up the timeline already. You know? And Kathleen Kennedy and of course Wikipedia has messed that up. So, but let's continue on. Kathleen Kennedy is the head of Lucasfilm and the shepherd of all things Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Willow, LucasArts, and Lucasfilm Games, and more. For many, she's not succeeded in keeping those franchises vibrant. Of course, because she's failed many damn times. See, I mean, the only thing that has helped her succeed that made it done well is The Force Awakens. But after that, it just went down too. But then, of course, The Last Jedi, the trailer came out, it looked good. But when it came to the movie coming out, it has failed completely. And ever since then, a lot of the series has not improved. But however, The Mandalorian, for me, I watched The Mandalorian season 1 and season 2, which I loved. They were the best that ever happened. But as soon as what happened to Gina Carano and The Rise of Skywalker failed, and when they fired Gina Carano, everything plummeted. You got Obi-Wan Kenobi show, The Mandalorian season 3, Ahsoka, and The Acolyte. You know, now Andor, however, it didn't get a lot of viewers watching it, but to me, the show was good. It had a good story, but it was just slow. But it was a good story. But it's not going to succeed. It has not succeeded. So, see, Voyager, is giving another chart right here. We see here the Acolyte fell off the Nielsen charts 3 weeks in a row. That was like he's out there for 3 episodes. So there it is. This is the chart right here, and it's not looking good. It was just terrible. Show just it ended Star Wars. That show right there ended Star Wars right there. Despite controversies surrounding her handling of the Gina Carano situation and an ongoing lawsuit against Lucasfilm funded by Elon Musk, dwindling ratings on Disney Plus and the latest Indiana Jones movie have been one of the worst financial flops in the history of cinema. You might not know that reading Kennedy's Wikipedia page. In fact, the supposedly objective source of information seems to only have very glowing and praiseworthy commentary on the 40-year plus career of the woman who took over George Lucas. So how can that be? So yeah, man, it's not just Star Wars that failed. It was Indiana Jones, The Dial of Destiny, and the series Willow. And of course, also they didn't mention um, the National Treasures show. Now, I don't know about Percy Jackson, if it succeeded or what. I do not know. But all I can say is, man, they have just plummeted all the way, dude. Well, according to a source that reached out to us, there is a very strong effort that has been going on behind the scenes of the Wikipedia article to make sure that Kathleen Kennedy keeps a very particular type of presentation on the online encyclopedia. Here's the message we received that began our journey investigating what might spill out beyond just Kathleen Kennedy. All right, here we go. Hey Pro, I am a listener of your channel and a reader of that Park Place. The article has been curated to avoid controversy as well as to avoid mentions of South Park's joining the Pandaverse special. Even when said controversies and criticisms are documented by reliable sources used elsewhere on Wikipedia. The chatter began in November of 2023 and has continued up to today as of writing on October 24th, 2024. I invite you to read her talk page where editors are actively clashing over the subject as well as her history page, where you could see the flow of revisions. We looked into the situation and found there may be some evidence to support this claim. We'll provide the experts we found below, as well as some of the recorded history of edits happening on that page. A look at similar personalities such as Bob Iger and Leslie Headland showed no such ongoing conflict over maintaining a particular flavor of the information. That said, we're actively investigating now if this might spill out beyond and to other entertainment personalities of a similar controversial variety. Note the continued discussion throughout the year.